You probably heard what happened. Novak Djokovic. So, just to recap, so he's unvaccinated, and he was trying to play in Australian Open. So of course he tried to sign up for Australian visa to play. Though it got canceled one, and it got canceled a second time now. And of course he was trying to break isolation rules and also the fact that it's been pointed out that he was like trying to break regulation while the requirement to when you're trying to enter another country, you gotta like get a coronavirus tested, and he didn't, and and plus violating the actual wait time for after you arrive into another country, you have to isolate for a few days, as regulation shows for any other country. And Australia has some strict rules over there, as I heard. So Novak Djokovic is facing a deportation and a 3-year visa ban. So Novak Djokovic's lawyers are calling it irrational and saying it's like unfair and such. So immigration Minister Alex Hawke over there in Australia has he decided to cancel the visa held by Novak Djokovic on health and good order grounds on the basis that it was in the public interest to do so. So Australia's current Prime Minister Scott Morrison, his government has been faced for backlash for allowing the unvaccinated player into Australia. And yet the Serbian president Aleksander Vucic is actually supporting Novak Djokovic, and they're actually the Australian Open is actually letting Novak Djokovic playing on Monday in Melbourne, which is not a it's not like a safe idea. Of course, he's not going to be playing with his mask on. And yeah, like, and the Serbian president kept on rambling on that why are you mistreating him? Why are you taking it out not on him but also in his family and the whole nation? And what also makes it worse is some Australian anti-vaxxers have been using the hashtags "I stand with Djokovic" on social media to use it as an excuse to counter this idea. And well, the thing is, anti-vaxxers are just making things worse. And yeah, and they catch coronavirus, they're going to spread it to the people who are like how yeah. And also the anti-vaxxers are the ones who are enforcing their anti-vaccine ideals on the public. And it's not just happening in one country. Like this is also happening in other countries. Yeah, USA is doing this a lot too, and yeah, there has been several in Canada. So, you know, internationally, anti-vaxxers are just problems makers, and you know. So apparently, the first time Novak Djokovic's visa had been canceled was because he failed to provide evidence to receive a vaccine exemption. And of course, he's just using his privilege as a popular tennis player to try to gain entry to play in Australia. And he's technically just an average person. And just because yeah. When he's not on the tennis court, he's just an average person. So say he's going shopping somewhere, or maybe just like just hanging out with his amigos. He's an average person, so he has to abide by all regulations. So he's going to travel internationally somewhere. He's got to follow that country's regulations, or else they have the right to deport him back to where he went from. And of course, yeah, many people are calling him out for breaking this regulation and using this privilege. And yeah, tennis player Rafael Nadal is also pointing this out, saying, "Yeah, that's Serbian. He knew what he was doing. He knew the rules, and he chose to break them." So even Rafael Nadal knows how to follow the rules, while yeah, somebody else doesn't. and and of course the fact that he's like just bringing possibly if he has coronavirus and he's bringing the problem over to another place and just making it worse over there, and of course that is not fair. And so if you have like a medical doctor's note which actually says I cannot get vaccinated because some people are like allergic to like some ingredients in vaccines, so they can't be vaccinated. So there needs to be a doctor's note proving that, but Novak Djokovic does not have one. So yeah, and technically he's still breaking the rules. So rules are rules. He's the one at fault. Anti-vaxxers, they're the ones who are sinners, and yeah, those using I stand with Djokovic, yeah, fuck you. No, you're just going to cause more problems. It's just embarrassing what the world has become now. And coronavirus ain't going to be over. We're not going anywhere. Still here.